Why do we delay the very things we know are important? You sit down to study or work, open your laptop, and suddenly your brain wants to check messages, scroll social media, watch random videos, or do literally anything else. Sound familiar? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are uncovering the real science behind procrastination and how to actually stop it. And here's the surprising truth: procrastination is not laziness. In many cases, it's your brain trying to protect you from discomfort. Once you understand that, beating procrastination becomes much easier than you think. Most people believe procrastination happens because they lack discipline. But scientists discovered something interesting. Procrastination is deeply connected to emotions. Your brain constantly tries to avoid stress, boredom, confusion, or fear of failure. So when a task feels difficult or overwhelming, your brain searches for quick pleasure instead. That's why scrolling social media feels irresistible while studying feels painful. Your brain chooses instant dopamine over long-term rewards. And the dangerous part is, procrastination temporarily feels good because avoiding stress creates relief. But later, the stress returns even stronger, creating guilt, anxiety, and pressure. It becomes a cycle that repeats again and again. Now here's the good news. You don't need massive motivation to beat procrastination. You just need to make starting easier. Psychologists discovered that the hardest part of any task is usually the beginning. Once your brain starts moving, resistance drops dramatically. This is why techniques like the 2-minute rule work so well. Tell yourself you'll study for just 2 minutes. That's it. No pressure to finish everything. And surprisingly, once you begin, your brain often continues naturally. Starting creates momentum. Waiting for motivation usually doesn't work because action creates motivation, not the other way around. Another powerful way to stop procrastination is by reducing distractions before they attack your focus. Your environment controls your behavior more than you realize. If your phone is beside you, your brain is already distracted even without notifications. So create a space that makes focus easier. Keep only the materials you need. Use timers like the Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes of focused work followed by short breaks. And most importantly, stop aiming for perfection. Many people procrastinate because they fear doing something badly. But imperfect progress is infinitely better than endless delay. Your first attempt doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to exist. So here's the truth about procrastination. It's not about being lazy or weak. It's about understanding how your brain reacts to discomfort and learning how to work with it instead of against it. Start small, reduce distractions, stop waiting for perfect motivation, and focus only on the next tiny step. Because successful people are not people who never feel resistance, they're people who act despite it. If you enjoyed this video and want more psychology, productivity, and self-improvement content, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And comment below. What's the one thing you've been procrastinating on lately? See you in the next video.